To customize Reforged Humanoid, Wolfian mods, or anyone else's mods, go ahead and hit play on Stellaris. Go to all installed mods, go ahead and upload a mod, create a mod, pick a mod name, your version, and your directory name. Once you do all these, however you want, hit create mod. Once you're done creating your mod, you're going to see it in your playlist. Your playsets will pop it up right here. So the first thing you will see on your mod, you're not going to see a graphics folder. You're going to see just a descriptor. Keep the descriptor, and we'll first have to create a new folder called graphics. I'll also upload this mod later on, so you'll see Reforged Humanoid, your mod. You could literally just copy the whole directory other than this. Don't copy the descriptor. Just everything else that's included, and you'll be set to go of what we're doing here. So graphics, we'll need portraits, and we're set. Now to open up this one for Reforged Humanoid, find where it is, show in folder, and it'll open up. Be something like this. Go to graphics, portraits, asset selectors, and portrait folder. Just copy these two, paste them into your mod. Now set selectors, these are all your selectors. So for demon, you have, this is your main variable for your portraits. And for me to show you, I'll have to open up a demon folder right here. So I do want to copy her common folder and paste it in here. And this is the non-Iron Man, so I can add it. So let's say I'm gonna create my own race into this. So I am adding to this, but I want O1 and O2, let's just say. I want another faction of the demons. So just copy it, paste it down here as well. Go to portraits, set selectors. Yeah, set selectors. And we'll have this set, right? We're gonna, on your mod, we're gonna copy it and paste it. We're gonna change this to O2. We're gonna open it. Prefer you guys use Notepad++. And then once you have that, drag it over here. See, here's O1, O2. I'm gonna change this to O2. All set to go. And what this is going to do is now, well, literally it's not going to do anything. But now we have our own set of variables. So this is nothing right now. But first, to understand what we're going to be doing, go to the browser, download getpaint.net, paint.net, download that. That way, when you install it and run it, it's not a virus. It's been out for many years. Once you have that, go to Wolfie Close. To get to Wolfie Close, Reforged Humanoids. Make sure you have it open again. Go to Graphics, Models, Portraits, Wolfie Close, and now you'll be able to see the images with Paint.net. This will help you see pretty much what you want to remove or change. So if you like some of the Admiral clothes into your generals, you can add it. It's very simple. For example, Demon, if I like, maybe move this, I'm going to use my Windows key, right arrow, put it half and half. And then now I'm good to go. So it's just that simple. Make sure you get getpaint.net and you'll be able to see these images. If you notice, it'll show the item type paint.net image, you know it's working. Without it, you won't see these DDS files, they just look empty. And now I could choose what type of clothing I would like to see or add. So if I would like the Admiral into my general, or like for example this one, let's say I want them both added. Here's the population. Just know this is the main variable. This is tied to something, right? We're going to go through this later. Just know that these are all tied to this clothing. So your default pop that you see other races are going to be this demon base 01. Okay, so what that means is if you see AI with this species, they're going to show this one more likely as their population and few variations as default. So if you remove this, you're going to see nothing. It's going to be empty for them. So you're going to be seeing like a floating head possibility or something. So if you remove it, it's bad right now, but you just change these to whatever one you like. So if I like, I say this general clothing as default for all this, just change it. And then you're good to go. You don't like this demon base set. You don't like this uniform or anything, go ahead and remove it. Good to go. General set for those. I could hit Control Save or Control S, save it. Now it's set to my mod. I remove that. Now I'm doing this on 01. And to make this short, I'm going to remove all these actually on population. Just going to remove all of it. Copy one of these. Only population I want them to be, maybe I should have just kept this one. Just going to paste it right here. Demon 15. I just want to see that only for my population. Now for leader, commanders, the generals. Maybe I just want to see Admiral 15. So I'm just going to change this one. Admiral 715. Then did I do that wrong? Maybe I went way too ahead. Yep, generals. So these are changing the generals, the commander, to Admiral 715. Now, scientist, let's say scientist, I just want this one. I'm not changing the DDS because I'm not grabbing the DDS. Just grabbing that text name or the format. So just doing that. Now the scientist is going to be this one. Let's say officials. I want something like this, General 6. Just remove all these. Oops, go too far. It's the admirals. That one, and then leaders. Maybe I would like to see this for my leaders. And this one. Maybe this. And then I'm just going to remove it. These right here is your leader. That's or has government. This. So are they tribal or whatnot? Is this one? Are they spiritual? Do you want something different for spiritual? Maybe more spiritual people. Want them with darker colors. Oops, actually open that up. Maybe I want these three if they're spiritual. Okay, all of them are set. Good to go. Now you see how overwritten 01. I haven't touched 02, but 01. And if you notice, yeah, this mod. So you notice I did the portraits. I haven't messed with the common, but I just messed with just the clothing of 01. It got changed from 3 KB to 81 KB. So let's just say I just want customized clothing. I'm gonna load up Stellaris. Make sure your mod is below mine. So if you just created your mod, my mod's already subscribed and everything, you don't have to worry. But now if you notice, these are all in uniform, but she's not. Phenotype 1 and 2. They're all using this set of clothing. Now, if you notice, it still shows the general down here. that is because they will still use that default. So it's still added for this direction, but you will most likely not be able to get it maybe in when you play or whatnot, or it just adds it on default. So you got that, this one to choose from when you're creating your leader right now, instead of having 360. So it's very easy to customize, and when you hit start, done, I might give you an example. I'm gonna edit this person. Okay, parents, pick them. I'm gonna just put female only right now since I only added a female. Have them start. And as I get that ready, we still got O2. So notice now if I were to go to the planet, population, they're just growing generals. The population is, maybe I didn't, no, they're all red. The males are still in the population. So, but they're all the red ones. So it's correct. Red. For the females, they're all set how they should be for the females. Now for leaders, maybe I did not hit select for the female, or for male and female. But as they are, for a female, I could choose, they're all the same set of how I set it. It's just like that. That's how you edit for the clothing set. Now, what about adding another faction to it? So O2, we're going to have to go to Stellaris, make sure whatever faction you're trying to do, download the non Iron Man mode. So the non Iron Man, it's just going to be easier to do, or you're going to have to overwrite someone else's. So let's give example playsets. For the demon faction, show folder. We're going to copy this common folder. So for your mod, you're going to have graphics descriptor, copy the common folder, go to portrait sets, the demon sets. Let's add O2. All right. Since we have O2 now, we need the portraits now. Portraits. So graphics, portraits. Copy this one. And let's say I like the default portraits. It's like it's fine for that one, right? So I'm gonna say this is O2 now. So here's O2. And I want to change these to Demon O2. Now, as their Demon O2, I'm changing this as O2. You don't have to change this as O2 if you just want to create your own file as O1 and you're already overwriting O1 with your stuff and you're not creating O2 like a new faction or something else. You don't have to do this part. All you have to do is just change your clothing set. Or if you already overwritten O1 as it is, good. You don't have to worry. So now with O2, I'm not messing with the mouse. It's the same concept. So O2 for this phenotype. I changed that to Demon O2. So all these are Demon O2. So now on portrait groups, this is the portrait set that we changed. We added O2. So make sure that matches portrait sets. If you don't know what I'm talking about, since I went fast. In the beginning, your common folder, your portrait sets. So O2. So make sure those match. Now, Demon O1, we need to change this to O2. And I'm just going to hit replace. I'm manually replacing. I don't want to replace all. Do not replace all. Just replace these ones. Because we're not replacing the directory of the folders. We're just changing these variables. And then make sure when you get to the end, which is this one, it's going to bring us back to the top right here. We're not changing this. You might want to change it to Demon O2, whatever clothing set you just created. That's on you. If you want to use the same sets, you can have it as O1, whatever. Maybe you just don't want some of these heads or whatnot. So we're just creating O2 and we're just messing with O2 clothing for female. So for example, maybe the population, I want to see maybe just 6 of them. It's a very long list. Move those. I just want to see 6. Maybe I just want to see general 5. And I want to see 04, 08, 14, and 15. So just removing those. Scientists, maybe I want to see scientists 04, same 04, 8, and 15. Just make this easy. And Admiral. I want to see 15, or maybe I want to go with 6. 4, 5, and 6. Leaders, maybe I just want to see Maybe I just want to see leader 6, 13 to 15 for default. And maybe for the others, I want to see 6, 7, and 8 for leaders. And for tribal and other people, maybe I just want to see 1, 2, 3. And remember, since those are pretty much removed, actually, it will still work technically because I didn't delete the image. So it still will capture the file. I don't know what I'm saying. If you delete the model image, it won't pop up. So technically you could keep it that. It's just going to add it as additional clothing set for this set. So I have that. Make sure you have your mod on. Hit play. I did everything right. We're going to see another set of demons. So there should be 2 demons now. 1 and 2. And it has the same variations that we asked for it. So just like that, you're good to go. Same thing with hairstyle if you want to do that. The variants, just know for the color variant is how we have it set up for the portraits right here. If you don't want to see 9, 10, and 6 or whatever for colors for the face, you could go ahead and remove it. That's it.